Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Big T. Welcome back to Football Talk. Yes, guys, I know I missed another week. I suck. Yes, we can agree to this. Okay. So we are we're skipping a week. We are recapping week 14 of the NFL season. Guys, a lot of playoff spots up for grabs, top seats, all this stuff, guys. This is when football gets really exciting because it determines who's #1 seed, who gets division title. And there's some big stories coming out of this past week, guys. So let's get to it. All right, guys. To start off, the first game of the week, the Thursday night matchup between the Saints and the Falcons, guys. This was a great game. Went down to the wire. Both teams played good. This is divisional matchup. But Atlanta pulls this one up. They made a big stop defense. They got an interception late in that game to seal the game. Jones, I believe it was, their second-year All-Pro linebacker. What a great player that kid is. So the Falcons win this one by a score of 20-17. Next game, Colts at the Bills. Guys, first of all, the snow. First of all, I don't know about you, I always wanted to play in the snow just to get that feeling one time. When I was in high school, never got that chance to play in the snow because normally football would wrap up by October, so we never got that chance. So, but yeah, this is a really, this game went into overtime. The Bills, LaShawn McCoy gets a touchdown. Bills win it 13-7. They're still in the playoff hunt. Next game, Chicago at the Bengals. Guys, not much of a contest here. The Bears pretty much destroyed the Bengals. Once again, another disappointing season for the Cincinnati Bengals, who had a great season, I think, last year or the year before. They lose this one by a score of 33-7. Next game, the Packers at the Browns. Before I talk about this game, if you haven't heard, Aaron Rodgers has been cleared by the team doctor, so he'll be playing this coming Sunday. I'm completely shocked, guys, because I thought once he went down with the collarbone, I thought, okay, well, that's it. Green Bay's season's done. But he's back. They say he's okay. So, best of luck to Aaron, and hopefully, he doesn't get hurt again. But on to this matchup here. The Browns made this a game. They had their opportunities to get their first win, to get into overtime. Green Bay gets a nice screen pass. Adams goes down, runs down for a touchdown. They win it by a final score of 27-21. Geez, I don't know, Cleveland. You may not get that win count. 3 more games to go. You may not get that first win. We might be looking at an 0-16 season. Next game, the Cowboys at the Giants. Now, guys, the first half of this game was tied 10-10. This looked like it was going to be a really good game, but then Cowboys came out with that offensive firepower that they've been lacking a lot this year. They win this one by a final score of 30-10. So, there is still the playoff hunt, I believe. Lions at the Bucks. Both these teams went back and forth, but Lions pulled it out this one. They win it by a final score of 24-21. Raiders at the Chiefs. I thought the Chiefs were going to lose this game because how they were playing. But then again, both teams that I thought in the beginning of the year were going to be strong, fighting for that first place spot, but apparently that is not the case because they're just bad records all around. But the Chiefs actually played really good in this game. They actually got some turnovers on defense. Offense, they looked pretty good. They won this one by a final score of 26-15. Then the next game, Vikings at Carolina. I honestly thought Vikings were going to go in and crush the Panthers. But once again, the Panthers are a good team. Sometimes inconsistencies on the offense and defense, but this is still a good team. They win this one by a Panthers win this by a final score of 31-24. Next game, the Niners at the Texans. Jimmy G he's 4-0 as a starter. Guys, we might be looking at a superstar there down in San Francisco. They win this one by a final score of 26-16. Next game, Broncos versus the Jets. Not much of a contest here. Denver played a really good game. The way they should be playing all year. If you know, just disappointing year for them being, you know, 4-9 now. But they won this one by a final score of 23-0. A shutout right there. Next game, the Titans at the Cardinals. Cardinals, I thought Tennessee was going to win this one, but give it to Arizona down there in the desert. It's a hard place to play on there. I know. I've gone to that stadium. That place is ridiculously loud. They win this one. Cardinals win this one 12-7. Next game, the Chargers at the Redskins. I'll tell you one thing. Chargers are the team right now that, you know, like in this time of the year, there's a team, you know, there's teams that you don't want to play. And this is a team that nobody wants to play right now because they're just playing great football. They won this one by a final score of 30-13 over the Redskins. Next game is the Eagles and the Rams, guys. This was my game of the week. This was just a great game, back and forth. Eagles came out with a big win. Winners won by a final score of 43-35. But guys, this victory for the Eagles came at a cost. Their young starting quarterback Carson Wentz is done for the season. He tore his ACL trying to run for a touchdown in that game. Just a devastating injury, but. You know, Eagle fans, guys, don't worry about it. I think you guys will win all the remaining games. It's just how deep of a playoff run will this team make without Carson Wentz. Once again, it's sad. Hopefully he has a speedy recovery. Young star in this game. I enjoyed watching him play this year. So, you know, best of luck to him in his speedy recovery. The next game, Jaguars at the Seahawks. You know... yeah, there's a top I want to talk about, but yeah, the Jaguars win this one, a big win against a really good team, 30-24. But the story in this game wasn't on the field; it was something off to the sidelines. Late in that game, there was a little bit of a tussle between the Seahawks and the Jaguars players on the field. One of the defensive tackles got ejected, and while he was running back, some fan threw a beer bottle or just threw something, I guess, and from the video, I'm sure everybody's watched this video by now, he was not happy with it, which, guys, in my view, that is absolutely unacceptable from any standpoint from an NFL fan. Guys, we go there, we pay a lot of money to go to these games, and we should be able to go there and enjoy it, and we shouldn't have fans that are going to just... you know, ruin it for us. And I'm telling you one thing. If I'm an owner of a stadium, I see that, and I find the guy who does it, or the girl, or whoever, they're getting kicked out of that stadium for the rest of their life, because I'll just tell them, listen, I don't want, if you're going to do that kind of crap to an opposing team, I don't want you in my stadium. You can be a fan somewhere else. Go get drunk in some bar or something. I don't care. Just... that kind of behavior is unacceptable in this day and age, guys. You know, these are grown men. You know, they're not animals. You know, don't do that, guys. That's for all the younger viewers out there. If you guys do go out, you know, years down the road, if you want to go drinking, you know, when you're 21 and so you want to go drinking down at a football game. One, I think it's stupid because you're paying almost, what, like $10 a beer? So why are you throwing it? You know? I mean, it could have been empty, but that's just, you know, guys, just bottom line, don't do that kind of stuff. Just don't. It's not okay. It's unacceptable in this day and age. Don't do it. Treat these athletes with respect, okay? So, that's what I have to say about that. And the final night, the Sunday night matchup between Pittsburgh and Baltimore, guys, this game went back and forth. Baltimore had a lead late in the fourth quarter, but Pittsburgh just kept climbing their way back into this one, and they win it 39-38. That's a great game. And then the last game is the Monday night game between the Patriots and the Dolphins. Guys, I don't know about you in New England, but that was a pretty flat performance. From start to finish, that game was just not good. Miami played a hell of a lot better than New England did in that game. They did make it a game late. New England had their opportunities to get back in it. They just didn't capitalize on that defense. Caused 2 turnovers. It's been a while since you've seen Tom Brady throw 2 interceptions in a game. But the Dolphins win this one by a final score of 27-20. You this is going to be, like I said, this was a win I thought New England was going to get, but once again, historically, they just don't play good down in Miami. So that's going to do it for the games of the week. Week 14's in the books. So it's time to make some predictions for week 15. This is going to be an exciting week, guys. So let's make some predictions. All right, so the first game is tonight. This is being recorded Thursday afternoon. Denver at Indy. They're both, excuse me. They're both, not playing really good teams, but, I'm going to give it to Indy by 3 points, 13-10. And this is weird. We got 2 Saturday games coming up, guys. This is the time of year they try and get all the games in, as quickly as possible to get the season wrapped up. I think it's dumb to have Saturday games and Thursday night games. That's just my opinion. So Saturday at 4:30, you got Chicago at Detroit. I got Detroit in this one. Next, and then Saturday again, this is an 8:30 game, Kansas City at LA. I'm giving it to LA. They're one of the hottest teams in football right now. I'm giving it to them. Next game, Arizona at Washington, Arizona. Minnesota at Cincinnati on Sunday. Once again, these are all Sunday's games now. Guys, I'm gonna give it to Minnesota because I just don't see them losing 2 back-to-back weeks. But then again, I've been wrong this year. Philly at the Giants. I think Philly will win this one. Like I said, even with Nick Foles now the quarterback for Philadelphia, I still see them, winning. Miami at Buffalo. I'm gonna give it to Miami here. Another close game. Houston versus the Jaguars. I'm giving it to the Jaguars. New Orleans versus the Jets. New Orleans. Carolina against Green Bay. This is Rodgers' first game back, but I don't know. I'm gonna give it to Arizona. I'm gonna give it to the Panthers in this one. Next game, Baltimore versus the Cleveland Browns. It's Baltimore. Sorry, Cleveland, you're not going to get a win this year. But then again, I could be wrong. LA versus Seattle. This is at Seattle. Oh, this is hard. But I'm going to give it to LA. Normally, I would pick Seattle because they're at home, but I'm giving it to LA. They're just the better team right now. Titans at San Francisco. I'm giving the San Francisco. They're playing good. Sunday. Then this game right here, this is my game of the week. New England versus Pittsburgh. This is a game that a lot of people are saying this is going to determine the #1 seed in the AFC. I keep going back and forth. Bottom line is, guys, to all the Patriots fans there, if New England plays as they did Monday night, Pittsburgh's going to win it. But I have a feeling that New England is just a better coach team up. Like, listen, the problem with Pittsburgh this year and some of the games I watched, some of the games that they watched, they've had to come back from. And the problem is teams haven't been able to put them away. I think New England, if they get a lead, they're going to just basically run over Pittsburgh on their home turf. I'm going to give a close one. I'm giving this one to New England, 28-21. That is my final score for them. And then the Sunday night matchup, Dallas and Oakland, I'm giving it to Dallas. And the Monday night game between Atlanta and Tampa, it's Atlanta, guys. No brainer. So that is my predictions for week 15 of the NFL season. Guys, if you have your own predictions, write in the comments who you think is going to win. What do you think of the Eagles? Comment below. What do you think the Eagles are going to do now without Carson Wentz? Do you think they will make a deep playoff run? Will they get to the Super Bowl? Will they not get to the Super Bowl? Write down in the comments, guys. So, like I said before, that will do it for this episode. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. That is obviously your choice. Subscribe for more content. Social media below. Always remember to be kind, generous, love one another. And as always, I will see you, yes you, in the next video, my friends. You're awesome. Bye!